Disney World Orlando. Park Pass updates and how they affect your visit. Imagine heading to Disney World's Magic Kingdom, only to find that your plans just got a little more flexible. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, this year has brought some unexpected yet welcome changes to the park's reservation policies, especially for those eager to immerse themselves in the latest attractions. And here's where it gets interesting. Amid the buzz over the spectacular new nighttime parade, Disney has adjusted its Park Pass reservation system, shifting some rules in ways that could make your next visit smoother and more spontaneous. But as always, there's more beneath the surface, and sparks of controversy or differing opinions are certainly worth debating. First off, let's talk about what these changes mean for annual pass holders. For a brief period, from July 20th to July 27th, 2025, pass holders were asked to make reservations whenever they wanted to visit Magic Kingdom, regardless of the time of day. This temporary rule was introduced to prevent overcrowding during the parade's debut, which drew huge crowds eager to catch the dazzling sights of Disney Starlight Dream the Night Away. That event, featuring stunning floats and beloved characters like the Blue Fairy, Disney princesses, Peter Pan, and characters from Coco, turned into a major crowd magnet, with many waiting hours just for a glimpse. Now here's the twist. As of July 28, 2025, Disney officially rolled back these restrictions. Pass holders can now drop reservations after 2 p.m., which means they can get into Magic Kingdom without booking ahead in the afternoon, making spontaneous visits and last-minute plans a lot easier, especially for travelers who prefer to go with the flow after a relaxed morning. However, don't get ahead of yourself. This new flexibility isn't universal. Weekends, particularly Saturdays and Sundays, still demand that pass holders secure reservations in advance. If you plan to hit the park over the weekend, booking early remains your best bet to ensure you catch the magic without last-minute stress. This targeted approach helps Disney manage weekend crowds while giving visitors more freedom during weekday afternoons. And speaking of crowds, the debut of the Starlight Parade was a clear catalyst. Its spectacular visuals and enchanting characters drew Disney fans from across the globe, many waiting hours just for the perfect viewing spot. If Orlando is part of your travel plans in the upcoming months, marking the parade date on your calendar and planning ahead could be the difference between a magical experience and missed opportunities. During peak seasons like summer holidays and holiday weekends, booking days or even weeks in advance might be essential. What about the other Disney parks? Good news! These recent reservation rule relaxations haven't altered access to Epcot, Disney's Hollywood Studios, or Animal Kingdom. If you've purchased Park Hopper tickets, you can hop between these parks on the same day without worrying about reservations, as long as you're mindful about Magic Kingdom's reservation rules before 2 p.m. on weekends. This flexibility allows park hoppers to sample multiple attractions in a single day, which is especially helpful for those with limited time or visiting during busy periods. So what's the takeaway for your Disney adventures? These latest tweaks signal a more traveler-friendly approach, reducing restrictions after 2 p.m., reintroducing the breathtaking Starlight Parade, and easing the planning stress for spontaneous visits. Whether you're bringing the family, flying solo, or planning a romantic escape, these updates make it easier to craft memorable moments. Just keep an eye on official Disney channels, plan your park reservations ahead of busy periods, and prepare to soak up every ounce of magic. And I have to ask, do you think these changes strike the right balance between managing crowds and creating a more relaxed experience? Or might some fans argue they've watered down the exclusivity or strictness of Disney's system? Drop your thoughts below. Your perspective keeps the conversation alive in the world of Disney magic and beyond. Disney's new parades, a magical experience around the world. Parades, Disney's crowd control secret weapon revealed. Imagine you're playing a high-stakes game of Tetris, except instead of colorful blocks, you're directing throngs of eager visitors in a bustling theme park. This is the daily challenge faced by Disney's park managers. And their secret weapon? Parades. When the queues are overflowing and the park is at capacity, a well-timed parade can work wonders. It draws guests away from the rides and attractions, providing a temporary reprieve from the crowds. But not just any parade will do. To truly captivate the masses, it needs to be a showstopper. Enter Disney Starlight, the latest addition to Disney's nighttime parade lineup. Following in the footsteps of the iconic Main Street Electrical Parade and the beloved Paint the Night, Disney Starlight promises to be a bedtime story for Disney fans of all ages. With 10 new floats that appear to glide on Starlight, it's a visual feast for the eyes. But here's where it gets controversial. Unlike its predecessors, Disney Starlight lacks the flood of dancers that typically accompany these parades. This omission has left some fans wondering if the parade will have the same dynamic connection with the audience. Only time will tell if Disney will invest in additional performers to elevate the show in the future. On the other side of the globe, Hong Kong Disneyland is celebrating its 20th anniversary with Friendtastic, a daytime parade that celebrates the power of friendship among Disney characters. With 11 floats and plenty of dancers, including a show-stopping Encanto float adorned with animated flowers, it's a sight to behold. But regardless of the spectacle, some fans may only care about one thing: how effectively these parades reduce wait times throughout the park. For those who appreciate the artistry and creativity that goes into these productions, Disney's new parades are sure to deliver an unforgettable experience. What do you think? Are parades an essential part of the Disney experience, or merely a clever crowd control tactic? Let us know in the comments below. Leaving Magic Kingdom just got complicated at Disney World. Imagine this. You've spent a magical day at Disney World's Magic Kingdom, and as the sun begins to set, you realize that leaving the park just got a whole lot more complicated. Why? Because Disney has introduced a brand new nighttime parade that's already causing a stir among visitors. Disney Starlight, Dream the Night Away, made its grand debut on July 20th, and it's been a massive hit ever since. The excitement is palpable. But if you're planning a visit to Magic Kingdom anytime soon, you'll need to adjust your plans accordingly. The new parade, Disney Starlight, runs at 9 p.m. and 11 p.m., with the iconic fireworks show Happily Ever After taking place in between. This means that starting around 8 p.m., Main Street U.S.A. will be bustling with activity. On particularly busy days, the crowds might start to gather even earlier. But here's where it gets controversial. The parade schedule could change as Magic Kingdom's operating hours fluctuate, and as the sun sets earlier in the fall and winter months. It's crucial to check the Disney World website regularly for updates. Additionally, Disney Starlight won't be happening on nights when special events like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party or Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party are taking place. These events have their own unique parades. So, what does this mean for your exit strategy from Magic Kingdom? The parade route is a bit different this time around. Instead of starting in Frontierland like previous parades, Disney Starlight begins in Town Square. From there, it winds its way around Town Square, down Main Street, U.S.A., through the Castle Hub, Liberty Square, and finally ends in Frontierland, exiting near Tiana's Bayou Adventure. This unique route has its advantages and disadvantages. On the plus side, as the parade leaves the Main Street area, those who watched it from the beginning can exit the park more easily. You won't have to follow the parade all the way to the end to leave. You can simply watch it from the start and slip out once it's passed by. However, this also means that if you plan to watch the fireworks, you might face some challenges. Large crowds will already be in place on Main Street, U.S.A. from the 9 p.m. parade, making it difficult to find a good spot to watch Happily Ever After. If you're planning to leave after the 9 p.m. parade, it's best to watch the parade from the front of the park to avoid the heavier crowds. But if you decide to stay until the 11 p.m. parade, you'll be in the park after closing time. In this case, you have two exit strategies. First, you can watch the parade from Town Square and be among the first to leave once it's over. Alternatively, you can watch it from Frontierland or Liberty Square and leisurely make your way out with the final wave of people. No matter what, you're likely to encounter heavy exit crowds after the nighttime parade. Just like after Happily Ever After, The best approach is to be patient, move slowly, and keep your group together. Disney World cast members are trained to efficiently guide visitors out of the park. So follow their instructions and wait your turn. We'll keep you updated if there are any changes to the parade schedule in the future. Stay tuned to All Ears for the latest news from Disney World. Click here to learn about the best spot to watch this parade. Are you planning on watching this parade during your next trip? Tell us in the comments. And this is the part most people miss. How do you think the new parade will affect your overall experience at Magic Kingdom? Will it enhance your visit or make it more challenging? Let us know your thoughts.